Hey everybody, it's Andy here from the Gear Runner channel, where I mod trucks, cars, guns, and gear. So check out my channel with the link in the description below after this video from RobMotive.
Well, good afternoon everybody. How y'all doing? Pretty good here, and welcome to the channel. Hey, real quick, before we as well. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. So, what are we going to do today? Well, I've been curious. It is hot. It has been hot here, hot and humid. And it gets me thinking about air conditioning, you know? And a while back, I had done a little test on a couple of the vehicles I've had. One was a Porsche Boxster, the other was a Honda Civic, and maybe one other, I don't remember. But what I did, I went out and I bought this thermometer. It's actually a cooking thermometer, a meat thermometer that you'd use on the grill. But the reason that I wanted this is because it has a probe here that you can stick down in the air conditioning vent in your vehicle. Because I was curious. I had noticed a difference in those vehicles, you know, one to the other, and some seemed to cool more and some seemed to cool less, and they did. The Honda was probably the worst one that I had. The Porsche Boxster that I had was so strong, it actually put out air in the lower 30s. It was amazing. I would have frozen condensation on the glass in the inside, on the window. Best one I've ever had. So I got to thinking, what's the Tacoma like there, or right back there like? You know, I don't know. I've never tried it. So we're going to go out. We're going to hop inside. I'm going to take my meat thermometer, and we're going to stick it down there in the vent. I'm going to see what kind of readings we can get out of it. So stay tuned. Okay, we're in the Tacoma right now, and you guys can see here's the vent. That's the vent that we're going to use. It's the one right to the left of the radio. And here is the thermometer. And hopefully you guys, yeah, it's right between 88 and 89 degrees in here right now. In the truck, it would go up, but we are parked in the shade. So what I'm going to do, you can see the probe there. We're just going to stick that down inside and rest the thermometer right there, just like that. And then I'm going to take off. We're going to start it up and see how it does. Okay, got the truck running right now with the air off. So I'm going to go ahead and crank it up a little bit just to kind of get it going right there. And it's on AC, as you can see, and recirculation. So let's see, we're dropping, which is a good sign. Down to 82 so far. So we'll let that run here and see if we continue. It is set to max here on the dial. You know, there's a little click on the Tacoma or Toyota dial. You have it just one notch up. It's not on max, like right there, and then you turn it down, and now you're on max AC. So let's see what we get here. And I am gonna put it, let's see, we're gonna go where it was set at, which was at your feet and coming out of the vent right there. So we're gonna keep it like that. Down to 62, 61, you guys can see right there. By the way, you'll notice if you're looking to cook a burger, right there's the temperature you want, I guess. We're not going to be cooking any burgers in here. All right, so just running it, you know, one notch up above, a couple notches up above low. We're at 57, down to 56, and we're fluctuating. So let's go ahead and crank it all the way up. That's on high, on max. You guys can see here and here. And really, max shouldn't change the temperature any, I don't think. It's just going to blow out harder, but I mean maximum fan, but you can see it is dropping still. So we're at 53 degrees right now and down to 52. So I'm going to do a quick trip around the block. We'll check in periodically as we go to see if running the truck, actually driving it, lowers that temperature. All right, we're down to 48 degrees now. I know there's a reflection. There you go, 48, 49. And you can see it's 90 degrees outside. So we're gonna take off. Again, we're at 49 right now. All right, you guys can see right now we're somewhere in the 44, 45 degrees Fahrenheit range. And that was just with a little bit of slow driving out of the subdivision. Gonna get up to speed a little bit and see if it changes. You can see when we're moving at speed, it does indeed drop a little bit more. Now it's going back up. I saw it actually hit 41. Okay, I've actually switched it to the passenger side vent now to see if there's any difference between the two. There shouldn't be. And you can see we're running down the road at speed, and we're fluctuating right between 44 and 45. There we hit 43 for a split second there. We're at a stop now. See if that makes any difference. It really shouldn't. All right, we've pulled back into to the driveway here. As far as the test goes, I saw it get down just for a split second to 41 degrees, and then it went back up and leveled really between 43 and 45. So I think that's about the range that this air conditioning unit is going to get to, somewhere in the 43 to 45 degree Fahrenheit temperature range. Now, when it's 91 degrees outside, that's not too bad. You know, low 40s for air conditioning is pretty good. Matter of fact, in doing the test driving around with it on full, it was getting kind of cold in here with that air blowing on me, so it works just fine. As I had mentioned in the beginning, the Boxster that I had got into the low 30s. That was just crazy. I almost wonder if something wasn't wrong with it, that it was getting so cold. I mean, when you have ice on your windows, that's kind of weird. But I think it's probably perfectly fine. If I remember, the other couple of vehicles I had tested were about in that range themselves, give or take a degree, probably more like higher. So I think it's got a pretty strong air conditioner in here. I'm happy with it. It keeps me cool. I just wanted to run a little test here and see what it actually is. I mean, I really had no idea. Anyway, appreciate you guys watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let me know if you've ever done this. What kind of output is your air conditioning unit giving you? And we'll see you next time on the web. Have a great day.